How are you, brothers and sisters? It is me, Mariah, again. How have you been? This Sunday school, we are going to see the story of Cain and Abel. You might ask who they are. That is a good question. As you might remember, God created Adam and Eve. God created them male and female. Adam and Eve were the first family, the whole of humanity originated from them. Cain was the firstborn, and Abel was his younger brother. Today we will read their story. Let's read Genesis chapter 4. It reads as follows. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass, that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. You can see that there was a difference between what they offered. Cain brought the fruit of the ground. Abel brought the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. Does anybody know what firstling means? Firstling means firstborn. When you learn the Holy Bible further, you will understand why the firstborn is an accepted offering. For now, let's keep on reading to see whose offering was acceptable. Genesis chapter 4 verse 4 to 5. It reads as follows. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. As you can see, Cain was very angry and upset. I want you to pause this video and discuss what Cain should have done when he sees that his offering was not accepted. What would you do when you realize what you are doing is wrong, but what your friend is doing is right? Is it better to be angry when we are wrong? Or is it better to learn from someone who is doing it right? Let us see what God's advice was to Cain. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou dost well, shalt thou not be accepted? That is amazing. God told him that he doesn't need to be angry, but do well, so that he is accepted too. This teaches us that even though we may not do the right thing the first time, we can learn to do good. And we would be accepted by God too. Brothers and sisters, we can learn to do good. Let's see if Cain chose to learn to do good. Let's see, Genesis chapter 4 verse 8. It reads as follows. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. As you can see, Cain chose to do more bad than learning to do good. Let's keep on reading. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Cain pleaded to God that his punishment was great. Cain said that he would not be able to bear it. Let's keep on reading to see how God responded to his request. And Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. As you can see, brothers and sisters, God put a mark upon Cain, so that he can safely go about. You might ask what happened to Cain after that. The Bible states that Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. What do you think? Did Adam and Eve had more children? Of course, we would not be here if they had not. Let's keep on reading Genesis chapter 4 verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For God, said she, hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. So as you can see, Adam and Eve had a son after they lost Abel. Is Seth the only son they had after they lost Abel? We can find the answer in the next chapter. Let's read Genesis chapter 5 verse 4. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years. And he begat sons and daughters. So even though the Bible doesn't mention all daughters and sons by name, we know that Adam and Eve had more children. Wow! That was short but amazing. We learn lots of things from it. I would like you to share what you have learned. Please print the activity for this lesson and do them. One of the question is on what you have learned from the story. Though it is one story, we learn different things from it. I will share what I have learned. I have learned that I could always learn to do good. I could learn to do good from my sisters, brothers, father, mother, and pastors. I may do things wrong at the beginning, but I can learn from someone doing it right. I do not need to be jealous. Remember what God said to Cain? If thou dost well, shalt thou not be accepted? Yes, we shall. Let us always learn to do good. God will accept us. Do not forget to ask your Sunday school teacher or parent to print for you the takeaway homework for this lesson. You can find it on the Show Your Child website. It is located under the Homework tab, and it is entitled Abel and Cain. You can also use the link down below to access the homework and lesson plan. You can bring it next week and discuss the answer with your teacher. With that, we conclude our lesson for today. For more lessons like this, go to the website https://www.showyourchild.com/. Our webpage is entitled Sunday School Lessons for Children.